morning, friends. It's Dano from The Budget Newbie, and today I am doing my second paycheck of September budget. So if this is the sort of video you like to watch, please give it the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your notifications so you're notified every time that I upload. And let's get into this. So this week has been not a great fortnight, I guess. Just with the studio still being closed, I didn't get any money from that. It's been very hard to stay motivated to even try and run online classes at the moment. I know myself, I just don't have the motivation to sort of attend them anymore, let alone having students sort of attending them and enough to actually run a class, which makes it very difficult. So yeah, this is just basically almost a bare bones income for this week. I do have a couple additionals because I am using my house sinking fund as I have a body corporate bill due, and the only bit of extra thing, I actually sold a jewelry cabinet. I just wasn't really using it and it was taking up space, so I just sold it for $20. I just wanted it gone, really. So they're the only sort of extras I've got in my salary. I got $2,153 from my actual salary this fortnight. I will be using $170 from my house sinking fund, and I made $20 from that cabinet sale. So let's just work out that. So 2,153 plus 170 plus 20 equals $2,343. Okay. So for anyone that's not in Melbourne, we did finally get sort of a roadmap of how things are looking and when we're looking at being out of the lockdown. So it's looking like on the 5th of November, the studio will be able to reopen. So I'm definitely excited for that. It's so tiring. I'm not going to lie. All these lockdowns, they're just so exhausting. And I can handle like extended lockdowns, but it's the fact that we came out, we went back in, we came out, we went back in. All those quick changes and all the work that's associated with that. It's so hard. But I'm glad we now have a roadmap. And I hope everyone's doing okay and everyone's staying safe. But we have something to look forward to, which is a good thing. So let's have a look at what bills need paying in this period. So this is September, and I'm just going to go with this blushy color. So for the end of September, I'll have my mortgage payment, my coach, and Netflix. And then in October, what do we need to pay? Okay, so in October, we've got body corporate, my coach again, and Spotify. So not too much. So let's just write them out. So what was it? It was mortgage, number 2, and that gets $400. Then I've got my coach is $100. Netflix is $16. And then what did I say in October? Body corporate is $170, which is why I'm taking $170 out of my house sinking fund. Then I've got coach and Spotify. So $100 and Spotify is $12. That is not how you write 2. Okay. So the joys of not having credit card payments anymore. My bills are so much less. This is actually the first paycheck I'm doing where I don't have a credit card payment because I wiped it in the last one. So this one I'm already predicting my sinking funds are going to be a lot bigger. And I'm looking at doing a little bit more for savings as well. So it's really exciting. It seems like such a little thing to be excited about, but coming from a place of being that much in debt and never thinking I'd be able to get out and just being so embarrassed with myself. I think that was the hardest thing. It was the embarrassment of being that much in debt and feeling like I couldn't talk to anyone about it. But thanks to this workbook and this community, I have been able to get out of debt and now looking at where I can put my savings. So I've just calculated how much all my bills come to, and that comes to $798 compared to, like, it's always been in the thousands because of having that credit card payment. Anyway, so I had $2,343, taking away 798 equals 1545. Okay. Now on to my envelopes. I have not been using these a great deal because I haven't been going anywhere because we're in lockdown. So I definitely know food is empty. I definitely did use that. That was a little bit of overindulging at Woolworths quite a bit and some takeaway food. So I definitely need to fill this one, but I'm pretty sure all of these are still full. I haven't needed to fill up my car. I haven't been going to the studio as much, so that's still got 150. It is empty, so I will be filling it up very shortly, but I'm not going to top that envelope up. And I don't think I've spent anything in fun or miscellaneous. No, there's 50 there. And miscellaneous, there's 50 still in there. So I am just going to put money in food. And I think I might up it back to $200 just because, let's be honest, I am probably eating a bit more than what I should at the moment because of lockdowns, and just I'm definitely treating myself to a once a week takeaway, sort of Uber Eats deal. So plan for it. If you know what's going to happen, just plan for it. Don't allow yourself to go over budget because failure to plan is planning to fail is a great quote, and that's how I look at my budget. If you know you're going to go over, just plan for it, increase what you need, and if you don't spend it all, that's great. You'll just have extra for next time. But yes, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do $200. So I had 1,545. That leaves me with 1,345. I like simple maths. Okay. Next up, I'm going to look at my savings. Actually, before I do that, I just want to write one thing. And debt free. I don't need that section. Sorry, I've been waiting for so long to write that. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Oops. So, in my extra savings, I have my emergency fund. Now, I was putting $50 into this, a paycheck. However, when I first started, I was actually doing $100 into this, and then I wanted to focus seriously on my debt. So I'm going to put this back up to $100. But on top of that, back when I first started, I actually had a cash emergency fund that I was doing. So one fortnight I was putting it into my bank account, and one fortnight I was putting it into this, so that I had some emergency cash on hand if something arose and I just needed to quickly pay for something. So I want to get back into building that back up to the $500 that I was aiming for, just so that I can have that here. So I'm going to start that again now that I have extra funds. So I got panicked there and thought I wasn't filming, and I'm like, oh crap. Anyway, I'm just going to mark that as cash so that I know that I need to get that cash out. And then I'm going to give this $50. And then lastly, I've been doing the 100 envelope challenge, which I have been thoroughly enjoying. Although I think next year, I don't want to start them now. I just want to wait and start them next year. I want to do more savings challenges. So if you have any fun savings challenges that you like doing, comment them down below. I'd be interested to see what some of them are. I've been looking at possibly doing, is it the nickel challenge or the dime challenge? I think dime is 10 cents, right? Anyway, I've been looking at that one, like the 10 cents a day, and it accumulates. Possibly that. Yeah, just let me know what challenges you do and what you enjoy. I want to make them fun, but I also like having a set, like I'm allocating this amount to each of them. So I don't know. Anyway, back to this. So the 100 envelope challenge, I've been doing $200 plus whatever little change there is. I have actually swapped this up on how I'm doing it, and if you are interested in that, definitely highly recommend watch my cash stuffing video when that comes out, because you'll see how I've changed it. But because I have extra, could do $250. No, no. Let's just have some fun with it. Let's do $3.55, because I'll get rid of that $5 like 5 note there. So $3.55. Okay, so that means I am spending, what's that? That's $505. So 150, 355. Yeah. So if I take away 505, okay, that leaves me with $840 for sinking funds. That's a decent amount. I'm happy with that. That's a good amount to have in my sinking funds distribution. So I'm going to quickly write out all my sinking fund categories. They just do not fit. I have one too many, so it will look a little bit weird on this page, but do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, it's my only criticism with these pages. I actually really don't use the My Thoughts. I wish this went down further. Yeah, if there was one thing I could change, that and have these the other way around. But anyway. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, so that is all my categories that I currently have for sinking funds. I was just thinking, because this is the first time I don't have any debt payments, I'm just going to give each of my envelopes a little bit of love. I don't think that I will be continuing this each and every paycheck as much as I would love to, just because little bits do add up. But it doesn't fit on the page, and that's really annoying to me. So we'll see. Okay, so first of all, I've got tongue-tied. Got $840. My first priority is my car insurance. I've been putting $100 into that. However, I'm going to put in $150 because it's $950 that payment. So if I just get rid of the that $50 now, it means I think I only have then $100 left to pay, maybe $200. Let's have a look. I should really know this. Okay, here it is. So I have $700. So if I put $150, it means I've only got $100 left to pay. So that's awesome. So car insurance gets $150. Now, car rego always gets $35. That's just what I worked out it needs to pay for when it's due next year. Now, next up, my next priority is my laptop, because that is dying. So I'm going to give that $100. I really need a new laptop, and they're coming out soon. Now, what's next? Oh, subscriptions. I worked out that needs $55 because of me forgetting about subscriptions that I need to pay for. Okay. Then my next priority, I think, is going to be my bed, fridge, and washing machine. I've been doing 25 for the last couple of weeks in those, but I'm going to do 50 and just increase it a little bit since I've got a little bit extra. So 3 lots of 50 is 150. Okay. I need to put money in car maintenance, so let's give a 50 to that as well. Okay, I've got $300. Let's just go down the list. Beauty. I know that's pretty empty. I think that's pretty empty. And I've got a hair appointment coming up, so let's give that 40 just to help top it up. Birthdays. I think I'm pretty good for birthdays until December. So I'm just going to give that 30. Black Friday. That's coming up soon. Let's give that 30. I'm hoping to not really need that Black Friday envelope because I've got other envelopes that really should be covering what I spend first. But that's just in case. Books. Let's give it some love and just give it some $10. Just $10, but it's still getting some love. Clothing. Let's give that 35. Costco. Let's also get that 35. House. I don't really need anything at the moment. It's going to be 3 months before I have bills due again. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have my house on the market by then. Let's just give it 30. No. Let's just give it 20. That'll do. $100 left. Okay. I'm going to give medical $20. Moving, let's just give it 10. Just a little bit of love. That's $70 left. Well, okay. YouTube, I'm just going to give $10. Same with travel, because travel has a bit in there, and I still can't go anywhere for quite a while. So let's take away them. That gives me $50 left over. I don't really need anything in Pulse, so I'm just going to give that $10, and that leaves $40 for supplements, which is actually good because that is one that I stock up at Black Friday events. I buy everything in bulk and stock up. Okay, so that is everything. Now, because I'm out of room, I can't really do the denomination breakdowns as much as I would like, but what else do I need? I need food is 200. And then my cash emergency fund is 50. And then the 100 envelope is 350. I might just put, I should have written it down here. Anyway, well, okay, let's just work these ones out first. So food, I'm going to do, let's do 2 times 50s, 3 times 20s. That leaves 4 10s. And then that can just be for the emergency fund, that's 150. And why did I write so many zeros on that one? Okay, I wish I was putting $3,000 in there. All right, so for the 100 envelope challenge, I'm going to do, let's do 5 20s. I want quite a lot of 10s. So let's do 20 10s. That gives us what? 5 times 20 plus 200. Okay, and that leaves 11 5s. Sweet. Okay, and then YouTube is just 110, and let's do the rest while we're here. 100, 50s, and then 20s and 10s. So beauty, $40, that's 2 20s. Birthdays, a 20 and a 10. Black Friday is the same. Books is a 10. Car insurance is 100 and a 50. Maintenance is a 50. Rego is a 20, a 10, and I forgot 5s. Clothing is the same, 20, 10, and 5. Costco is the same. House is 120. Laptop is 100. Medical is a 20. Moving is a 10. Bed is a 50. Fridge is a 50. Washing machine is a 50. Pole is a 10. Subscriptions is a 50 and a 5. Supplements is 2 20s. And then travel is a 10. So we've got we've got 200s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 50s. Then 3 20s, 8 20s, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19 20s. And then 1, 5, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 10s, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 5s. Okay, so even though that's how much I need altogether, I am pulling out of my house sinking fund. So let's grab that 170, 50, 100, 150, 170. Because obviously, because I'm pulling that money out, I'm not going to put that in the bank and then pull out more money. I'm just going to deduct this from what I need from the bank and then go get that. Today's date is the 24th. I don't know. 25th. It's for my body court bill. Taking out 170. That leaves me with $60 left. Okay. So I actually only need 6 50s and 18 20s. So I'm going to go to the bank and pick up all of that, and then I will see you all next time for my cash stuffing. Thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me, and like I said at the start, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye!